Yeah, my name is Lynne Brindley, and I'm the Prime Warden of the Goldsmiths Company. The first thing is, of course, it's got a living, vibrant trade and craft. The second thing, it's a livery company with a lot of tradition, going back over 700 years. You really feel you're part of history, part of the city of London. And thirdly, well, we change people's lives, and we do that through all the charitable giving and through the educational partnerships. I mean, I didn't come up through the livery, through patrimony, so I don't have a family connection. But my mentor, my life mentor, was a Prime Warden, and he brought me into the company through the redemption route. Well, they were very welcoming, but of course it was male, it was all men. It was quite traditional, quite hierarchical, quite formal, and so it's changed really with more women on it to be more diverse in perspectives and discussion. It's a difference in outlook, in formality, and I think the court or the company is really more open and accessible than it was when I first joined. I suppose my career has been about changing things, modernisation, improving access. So I thought, well, I'll try and do my bit for that. I think the first thing is to gradually move the company very positively, I won't say back, but forward to a new post-COVID reality for operating. I think a priority for me is to begin to implement what we've called blueprint projects, but actually what that means are projects for change. One that is a priority for me is the development of a very large digital strategy for really the third decade of the company. And the next priority, which is one very close to my heart, is to begin to open up the hidden treasures from the library and the archive. But it's a priority for all of us to try to reach those underrepresented communities and individuals. I'm in the Goldsmiths Centre, and they are looking at everything. And most importantly, they're listening. They're really trying to see how best to attract those individuals who could benefit from and enrich the courses that they offer. And of course, arguably the best thing is to try to tell lots of stories to school children about people who've made the journey to become goldsmiths or silversmiths or jewelers. And those, I think, can perhaps make school children think that perhaps it's a career for them and they could make it. Well, I quite simply think they're wonderful, wonderful, multi-talented people. So the skills, and some of those skills, are really very traditional. They go back hundreds of years. And then they have to have business skills as well. So they have to create a brand nowadays. Well, one piece of advice, that's quite easy. Just go for it. So if you get a chance to have, if an opportunity comes your way, grasp it. If it'll stretch you, grasp it. Now, I suspect you may be a bit frightened or maybe think you can't do it, but that's a tendency of all women, however successful they are. So just go for it. Well, I think if I have to say one thing, it would be that we have delivered on what we've promised to do.